A lot of people wonder what it takes to be a mindless thug. Um, Sometimes you're chosen. Sometimes you're just at the right bar at the right time, and that's how I became a mindless thug. And I was nervous at first, but the the times we spent in the beer really changed my life. I remember the first time I sat in with the Mindless Thugs was at the Rendezvous in Seattle. I believe it was in 1999, 2000. For a couple of years running, we rented the Rendezvous's Jewel Box and we'd put on shows there. So I was playing a show there with a band I had called Hung, and then after Hung um, played, the Thugs asked me to sit in, and eventually Hung broke up, and I just started playing with the Thugs. So we did a couple shows. We were a noise band, and a lot of people didn't understand, especially when we filled the bar up with the fog machine and it looked like the building was burning down. But we started to get a following, and one of my favorite times was on 42nd Street, I think in Seattle. Might have been 43rd, near the Cafe Roma, where we were doing some music for a public art thing. Not really public art; it was more like mayhem. Uh, and we were able to get a permit. So we had these giant puppets and this Hansel and Gretel Hamlet kind of deal going on, and we were just playing this loud music, and well, it wasn't even music; it was noise, and the people that lived there didn't know we were going to do it. We just shut their streets down and we blocked them from getting to their houses. And it was a Sunday afternoon, and there was this ripping guitar and uh, fog and this feeling of the apocalypse, and these giant puppets dancing when somebody yelling things with a megaphone, and people in costumes, and um, it really, I think it hurt some people's feelings, but it was part of the job as a mindless thug to possibly take risks. The police showed up, but we had a permit, and they couldn't stop us. I'm not sure if I would ever get a permit again after that, but it was one of those things where it needed to be done, and with 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 the noise, and the fog, it really felt kind of like something out of Apocalypse Now. The real kind of visceral human absurdity of destruction and struggle to overcome the machine that has malfunctioned and gone amok. It was a powerful statement to what you can do with a piece of paper signed by the mayor of Seattle. I was actually running for the mayor of Seattle at that time, so I believe on April 1st, 2001, that day was when I formally announced my mayoral candidacy as well. So I think I lost most of the votes in that neighborhood, but it was well worth it, to earn my way into the history of the mindless thugs. Some people have tried to be a mindless thug, and they just couldn't pass the muster. Like Kurt Block from the Fastbacks in Seattle, he tried to be in our band, and we kicked him off the stage, and it offended him, and apparently so many people, it was written up in the Stranger that we kicked him off the stage. But not everybody's cut out to be a mindless thug.